At Patchwork Heart Ministry, they are sharing the gospel and our faith using podcasts, books, retreats, and workshops, among other things. Joining us now from Milwaukee with more on the ministry is the founder and president, Bill Snyder. Bill, thanks for joining us. Welcome to CFN Live.
Colleen, it's awesome to be with you. Thank you so much.
I want to hear more. How did you start Patchwork Heart and why?
Yeah, so I was at a youth conference in 2012, many years ago now, right? And I heard a word from the Lord listening to the speaker on the stage, Mary Bielski at the time. And the Holy Spirit said, Bill, start this ministry. I'm like, I'm just this humble youth minister. I really don't want to start a ministry, Jesus. Leave me alone. And so throughout the course of the day, this thought would not stop in my mind. So finally, I just said to the Holy Spirit, I said, you know what? You give me a name, I'll start the ministry tomorrow. On the car ride home, praying the rosary with the kids in the car, this name, Patchwork Heart Ministry, smacks me in the face. And I knew that it was the intercession of the Blessed Mother because during my life, I've had 3 open heart surgeries. So my heart is literally patched together. So Patchwork Heart Ministry had a lot of meaning for me. And therefore, I knew God wanted me to do this.
Yeah, there was no saying no at that point.
Exactly.
You know what, though, I find interesting, too, is you studied theology and religious studies and television radio production in college, right?
Yes.
At the University of Scranton. At that time, did you have any idea you would be combining these 2 degrees and obviously 2 things you love to do this?
You know, I always knew I wanted to do something with both. Did I ever think both would intersect at the exact same time in this way? No. You know, my mom would always tell me, oh, you know, EWTN is a great place. You know, religious networks is a great place to work. But I never saw myself fitting into that
You did
path. So, but I really mean my website, you know, both my ministry and obviously my technical ability.
We are having a tiny bit of technical difficulties, but I think we have you back completely. With that, so you see this need, you didn't know you were going to do it, but you really do still see this need to reach more younger Catholics. Is it especially college kids, to reach them?
Yeah, I have a heart for college kids, especially right now. We just authored a book called Hearts Burning Within Us. And what we did was we met with college students from 5 different universities, or 5 college kids from 3 different universities, excuse me. And what we did was we talked with them over the height of the pandemic about the questions that were really on their heart, these burning questions. And we walked with them each and every week. We met with them weekly. We went through their questions, you know, weekly. And we came up with this book called Hearts Burning Within Us. And the journey was fascinating. It led all of us deeper in faith, and we got to learn really what is on the heart of the current college kids, and where their faith stands. So absolutely, yeah, I want to reach into the hearts and minds of our young people and remind them that Jesus is real, that he is alive, and that he can heal them and lift them up in this crazy and broken world we live in.
I mentioned just a few other things in the lead-in. What are you doing to try to reach kids?
So certainly the book, largest outreaches that we have right now. Another interesting project that we're currently working on is a documentary on the Shroud of Turin. We are filming this documentary called Who Do You Say I Am? And we are asking many disciples of Jesus of all different ages, who do you say I am, after encountering the Shroud exhibit. So we put the Shroud exhibit before them. Who do you say I am is the question we ask. And then, of course, we're working with the scientists and all the different experts in this to present this thing, because I think for the past several years, young people especially have heard and been answering, we're struggling with the question, you know, follow the science, right? We've been hearing this in the media, seeing this over the past several years. And so what better a way to present the faith to them than to say, follow the science of the Shroud, and let's really examine and see if you at the end of this can say, Yeah, this is Jesus.
And you also, I love that you have goals for 2022, which people can go on the website and find out, but create a Catholic media camp. That sounds very interesting, and I don't know how far you are with that, but that could be a very interesting goal.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that we really want to do is help train young people to be evangelists in the culture, right? In today's society. And so by helping them grow deeper in faith, but also learn how to leverage the technology that exists and honestly teach me a little bit too. I mean, Snapchat, Instagram, all of those ways that young people, TikTok, are using. How do we get onto those platforms, and how do we help empower them to spread the gospel?
So, Bill, if anyone wants more information, where do they go?
Simply, you can go to patchworkheart.org. And then all of our podcasts and TV shows and everything can be found on patchworkheartradio.org. So you can find our Sowing Hope podcast and also Young Catholics Respond over there.
Thank you so much for joining us, and have a wonderful Easter.
You too. Thanks so much, Colleen.